Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. And before we get started with today's video, remember to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. So today's video is a very special video, but before we get started with that, sorry if you can hear the fan. It is too hot in here not to use it, so it's going to be here all summer long. Hopefully it's not too annoying or distracting. But we are here to talk about the Romance Trope Read-a-thon. I am so excited for this. This is a read-a-thon that I am hosting alongside Brooklyn from Brooklyn Reads, and I am just so excited to tell you all about it. And so first, let's talk about how this read-a-thon came to be. I've been wanting to host a read-a-thon for a while, and I just didn't know what to center it around. But then I thought, it's got to be romance, right? I am a romance girly, so that's how I got that idea. And of course I had to ask Brooklyn to host with me. And so the Romance Trope Read-a-thon is a read-a-thon that is a week long, well technically 8 days. It goes from July 4th to July 11th, and you are trying to read as many books as you can in that time. There are two different ways to participate time-wise. You can either start at 12 a.m. on the 4th, your time, and end at 11:59 p.m. on the 11th, your time. Or you can start with kickoff sprints and end with closing sprints. So there will be sprints. We're not sure on the days yet, but keep your eyes peeled for when those get scheduled, because I plan on doing at least a few sprints throughout the week, and I know Brooklyn plans to do a few as well, so there will be sprints for this, just no dates have been set yet. But this read-a-thon is a bingo board read-a-thon. We have 3 different bingo boards you can choose from, and we have put a lot of work into this, especially Brooklyn with all the graphics and images, and I am just so happy with how they turned out. She did an incredible job. I helped a little bit, but it was mostly her with all the graphics you are going to see. And yeah, so I will put the bingo boards up on the screen. First, we have the contemporary romance board, which is tropes that you will find in contemporary romances. And then we have the dark romance board, which is tropes you will find in dark romance books. And then we have the fantasy romance board, which has tropes you'll find in fantasy romance books. So those are the 3 bingo boards, and the goal is to get a bingo 3 in a row, either horizontally, vertically, or diagonally, and you can only use each prompt for one book per prompt, 1 prompt per book. So say you read Heartless by Elsie Silver for the contemporary board. You can count that as Grumpy Sunshine, or you can count that as Single Parent, but you cannot count that as both. You pick one, and that is the one you go with. And of course, this is all just for fun. I'm pretty sure I'm not even going to get a bingo, so don't worry if you don't. This is all just for fun, and just a fun way to try and base your reading around for this week. And yeah, so the rules are, like I said, that one book can only count for 1 prompt. And just to have fun, understand that this read-a-thon is very relaxed, and it's just for your own enjoyment. There is no competition aspect, and whatever you read counts. It can be 5 pages or 5,000 pages. I mean, I don't know any books that are 5 pages or 5,000 pages, but if you do and you want to read them, that counts. It doesn't matter the page length. It doesn't matter if it's a manga or graphic novel. It can be any book, because this, again, isn't competitive. It's just for your own trying to reach your goal. Yeah. But there will be a document linked down below in the description. It is a Google Docs, and it's got a lot of information in it. Basically, the rules and just some clarification of things, and also where to find Brooklyn and I on social media. So definitely check that out. And there's also going to be a Google Drive link down below with all the graphics that you will need if you are wanting to post on social media. And if you do post on social media, feel free to tag us. We'd love to see what you guys are posting and what you guys are getting up to during the week. And yeah, so we'd love to see that and support your content. And I think with that, we will get into my TBR. I have 3 books on this TBR. I'm going to be going for the contemporary romance board, which I will pop back up on the screen as I talk about these books. I'm going to be going for the column on the far right. So for single parent, I'm going to be putting Reason to Believe by Rebecca Yarros on my tentative TBR. Oh, I'd like to mention this is all just my plans, but I might read other books, but this is my tentative TBR. Reason to Believe, this one is actually a single guardian, I think. I'm pretty sure it's not her biological child. I'm pretty sure she is fostering a kid, but this is going to count for single parent, and I am very excited to read this. I know everyone loves Rebecca Yarros' writing, but I've heard very, very few things about this book in particular, but I love a good single parent. I am excited. And then for Cowboy, I'm going to be reading Live Ranch Love by Emma Lucy. This one is a cowboy romance, and this takes place on a ranch. I'm pretty sure I'm a female character. Does she buy the property or something? And she's trying to take his ranch away from him, and he's not too happy about that. So I think it might be a little bit of enemies to lovers and they get off on the wrong foot. But I am super excited for this one. And for Found Family, I am going with Forbidden King by Laura Pavlov. This is the 3rd book in the Magnolia Falls series, and this series revolves around this group of men who are very, very close and like a family, and just really good friends. And that is this one. I think it is brother, no, it's best friend's little sister. Yeah, brother's best friend. And I am excited. I've read the first 2 books, and I'm looking forward to reading this one. That is my tentative TBR for Romance Trope Read-a-thon. I cannot believe that this is happening. I am so excited. Hopefully you guys are too. Let me know down below if you guys are going to participate. And definitely also go over to Brooklyn's channel, because she has an announcement video on her channel as well. And make sure you're subscribed to both of us if you're not already, because you don't want to miss anything to do with this video, this read-a-thon, or any other content we post. So feel free to comment any questions you may have. I know that I probably didn't answer everything you might be thinking of, so if you have a question, just comment it down below and I will get back to you with the answer. And I'm so excited. So if you made it this far, please let me know if you are going to be participating. And if you don't feel like commenting that, let me comment what emoji should we do? How about just the classic red heart, because this is the Romance Trope Read-a-thon. And before you guys go, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the post notifications. I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everyone.